Okay. All right. Hi, everybody. I'm Michael Story. I'm one of the creators of Student Athlete U, and today I'm joined with by my very, very close friend Aiden Green. Hey, buddy. How we doing?
We're doing good today. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, of course. Thank you for taking time out of your day to come talk to us a little bit. So go ahead and just, take the floor, introduce yourself a little bit, explain kind of what you're here to talk about.
Yeah, so here to talk about kind of athletics and like the injury aspect of it. But I just going to start about like my background. Grew up multiple sport athlete. Through high school, I was a two sport, but, still playing basketball and doing all these other activities on the side. So it was really just staying busy. Um, my main sport was baseball, so that was kind of what I rocked through high school. And then obviously the travel and club ball for people that are familiar. It runs through the summer. I mean, it's like a basically 12-month program of just continuous baseball. From there, I ended up playing years in college, 3 years in college, but it was for the club team. So a little more laid back, a little more like, kind of casual, but still definitely playing and having that wear and tear on your body. Definitely not as much as, kind of the average collegiate, experience that you expect from a like a D1 athlete or like a, like a college player. So that's kind of how my sports journey's come. Yeah.
All right, perfect. Yeah, so I kind of just wanted to talk mainly today about kind of injuries and your experience with injuries and kind of how you've been able to kind of like combat everything and work through injuries, especially dealing with you're in your senior year of college right now, so getting your degree and just everything that life kind of throws at you as an adult or even before when you were in, high school or before, just kind of what are some of the things that you've had to deal with and how have you dealt with them?
Yeah, so two injuries that are, kind of very notable. One that happened about 6 months ago, 6 to 8 months ago. I blew out my knee. Um, and that injury, that sucks because, that really limits your mobility, and all that like stuff. So from walking to class to, actually playing baseball, that I mean it was tough. It was definitely tough with the whole just not being able to move around very well. Specifically when it comes to baseball, you can't really do much. All I really did was, be around the team, be around the buddies, kind of support them while you can. One big thing for me was, that like mental side of things that can be overlooked. As someone like the major like sports athletes, you see the injury. I mean, yeah, that happens, but it's the mental side that it can also get to you. For me, not being able to play my fall season after, playing for 15 plus years of baseball and understanding that it's my last year of baseball being a senior here, definitely, took a little bit of a toll on me. Was definitely there's some mental aspect to it. But really getting out there and staying around it, and enjoying the game and enjoying that your close buddies are still getting to play and day in and day out. So um, that was that injury. And then recently, I broke a couple of my ribs on the field during one of our games. That injury, it's a weird injury because you can't do much about it. There's no surgery, there's none of that. You just kind of let it heal by itself. Um, it's school wise, I mean, like throughout my every day-to-day life, it's not a huge affecting, but like I'm still out for baseball. You got to limit yourself with the athletics, so, like moving around and all this stuff. Um, and yeah, I mean, same kind of idea with it, but it's been a journey for sure. So
Yeah, so thank you. I mean, thank you for sharing kind of that aspect of everything. So I was curious, right? Because we've known each other for a while now. We've played together, baseball, softball, everything else. I was curious, what has changed with you experiencing this stuff? Because most of those injuries kind of come a little bit later when you're older, right? What has like how's your mentality changed in regards to like preparation, in comparison to when we were, in high school and stuff, younger, and we feel kind of unbreakable in that sense. What's changed for you that way?
absolutely. I think you said it kind of yourself there. I felt unbreakable, as you know, youth sports, high school sports. Um, Coaches always want you to stretch. They want you to do all this, do that, make sure you keep your body right. Um, and I think, so especially me, and I'm sure a lot of other people overlook that and just kind of, shake it off. And it's like, whatever. Um, Listening to coaches, it should be what you're doing all the time, but, sometimes like it doesn't happen. And that's just how it goes. I wish I would have listened, because it's definitely played a role, in my current, body right now. I wouldn't say like the knee injury, the rib injury. I mean, yeah, stretching would be nice, but like I've had smaller injuries, like hip injuries, that like just things that bug you. So like sometimes, my hip will hurt and I can't move around as well, and stuff like that. So I definitely wish I would have listened, done those type of stretches, pre-game, pre-practice. Big one that, you kind of overlook too is, weightlifting. Make sure you're doing your statics and dynamics, at the right times. Make sure you're doing them. Even if it is 15 minutes worth, just do it. It catches up to you fast if you don't. So, um, now, I mean, I've my eyes are open to that now, and I've learned. So now I'm taking that time for the most part. Still got to get better about it, obviously, but trying to take that time out of my day or out of my, workout plan and setting a lot of time to stretch. So, yeah.
All right, perfect. That's all I have for you today, bro. I appreciate you taking time out of your day to come talk to me and talk to everybody else listening.
Mhm.
Hope you heal up, and get to see you play out there again.
Thank
So
you.
yeah, bro, thank you. Of
Alrighty. I appreciate it. Thanks for having me.
course.